2. Meditation is what we are, not what we do. I'd like to say something about meditation. We normally consider ourselves to be a collection of thoughts, feelings, and sensations. I, the separate self, living inside the body-mind and made of the body-mind. And meditation is normally considered to be an activity that I, this body-mind, undertakes in order to achieve some kind of goal, whatever that goal might be: enlightenment, stillness, peace, liberation. In other words, from that point of view, the separate self is believed to be what we are, and meditation is considered to be an activity that we do. However, in this approach, meditation is understood differently. Here, meditation is understood to be what we essentially are, and the separate self is understood to be an activity that thought does from time to time. I'm not suggesting that these conventional types of meditation don't have their uses. Of course they do. But it is not what is understood here as meditation. Meditation, as it is understood in this approach, is not any kind of activity. Meditation is what we are, not what we do. In this approach, meditation has nothing to do with an activity or cessation of activity of the mind. Focusing, watching, training or stilling it, or watching the breath. That is not what is understood here as meditation. Meditation in this approach is simply to be. Simply to be the presence of awareness. Simply to be that which is aware. We are aware right now of our experience. We are aware of these words. We are aware of our thoughts and feelings, whatever they might be. We are aware of whatever sights or sounds are present in our room, the tingling sensations of the body. We are effortlessly aware of all this flow of experience. And we don't need to make the slightest effort to be that which knows or is aware of our experience. Meditation is simply to be knowingly this one, the one that is aware of our experience. This one is sometimes called awareness. The suffix ness means the presence of. So the word awareness simply means the presence of that which is aware. So be sure that when this word awareness is used, it doesn't refer to some extraordinary, abstract idea about something that we don't know or are not familiar with. It is simply referring to what we essentially, naturally are, to that which knows or is aware of our experience, to whatever it is that is knowing our thoughts, knowing these words, knowing whatever sounds or sights are present right now. Whatever it is that is known or experienced in any moment is known by you. You are that which is aware of your experience. That one is called I, awareness, knowing presence. Meditation is just to be knowingly that. All 7 billion of us are that, but not all of us realize it. That is why we say it is to be knowingly that. Most of us are unknowingly that. We don't realize that we essentially are the awareness with which our experience is known. We have overlooked this simple, aware presence that is our essential self, and imagined ourselves instead to be a cluster of thoughts and feelings. In this approach, we simply notice that we already and always are whatever it is that knows or is aware of our experience. It would be impossible to be anything other than that. Just try to be something other than that which is aware of our experience. Try not to be that. It's impossible. So meditation is the easiest thing in the world. It's even easier than breathing. Even breathing requires a very slight contraction of some muscles. To be, to know oneself as this aware presence, is even easier than that. Absolutely nothing is required of the mind to be knowingly this presence. This doesn't mean that the mind should be rejected. It can be left exactly as it is. Some minds may be relatively quiet. Others may be commentating on what is being said here, or thinking about other matters. All kinds of thoughts may be going on. It doesn't matter whatever is going on in our mind. Give the mind total freedom to go wherever it wants, whenever it wants, and to think about whatever it wants. Meditation has nothing to do with what is or what is not taking place in the mind. Give the mind total freedom to do whatever it has been conditioned to do. There is nobody personally responsible for the activity of the mind. Be effortlessly and knowingly that which is aware of our thoughts. Notice that we are that, and simply be that knowingly. Know yourself as that. And don't restrict awareness to thoughts. Include feelings. There may be no feelings present, or there may be feelings of sadness, shame, guilt, fear, inadequacy, lack, etc. Let whatever feelings are present simply be as they are. And likewise, be sure that bodily sensations are included. Let the tingling, amorphous cluster of sensations called the body be exactly as it is. If the body is uncomfortable, allow it to move. Meditation has nothing to do with sitting in a fixed posture without moving, bearing the pain in our knees or back, hoping that we're going to gain something by doing so. Be natural with the body. If it's uncomfortable, allow it to move. And be sure that the world is included. And by the world, we mean sights, sounds, tastes, textures, and smells. These are all we know of a world. Let everything be included. We don't have to try to include everything. That would be an activity of the mind. Just see that I, awareness, am already wide open in all directions to whatever is appearing. Just be knowingly this wide open, knowing or aware presence.